are you? Oh, let's come to our mats. And as we come into a comfortable seat, I don't know about you, I'm in a contemplative kind of a day, so I'm wearing my fun pants to get my body a little bit perkier and happier, uplift my mood. And as it is kind of gray out and I am in a little bit of a contemplative time, I thought maybe we could do just a moment-to-moment awareness meditation practice. So as you come into a comfortable seat, maybe sway a little bit side to side. I like to put a block underneath my behind so that my hips are higher than my knees. And then my ankles have a comfortable space to rest in front of my groins. As my spine starts to find a nice tall pillar and column, I begin to just feel myself listening. How are my shoulders feeling? How's my jaw feeling? How's my low back feeling? Excuse me. And I just begin to come into an inner state of readiness. To me, a moment-to-moment awareness practice is all about giving ourselves time to recline, to feel ourselves in this journey of life. So as we come into this space and we start to practice a little moment-to-moment awareness practice of meditation together, I thought we could put ourselves in a receptive space with our hands and create a mudra. So a mudra is an energetic seal that kind of helps to relay information through the body, through our nervous system. It also helps because when we put our hands in a mudra, it helps us feel our pulse. And when we feel our pulse and our inner metronome of the heart, it allows us to ground down and settle in and relax even further. So let's take and put ourselves into the Enlightenment Mudra. It's like what the Buddha did when they sat next to the Bodhi tree to listen, to observe, and to be in the moment. So as we come into this space, take your left hand and all of the fingers in the left hand as if you're letting go of your thoughts, as if you're letting go to anything that you've been grasping onto today, and place it facing down on your left knee. And then with your right hand open, almost like a cup, you're just going to be receptive to whatever draws in towards you. Your elbows softly relax near your ribs. And we're just kind of allowing ourselves to practice the law of opposing forces. Like a battery that has a plus on one end and a negative on the other end, that's kind of like how we are. And we use these opposing forces to find balance. But sometimes one side is a little bit more dominant than the other. So as we sit in this space to listen and to heal and to be, feel the right hand up, open and aware, the left hand down, relaxing, letting go. And begin to feel the beautiful current of the breath moving through your body. We're just going to sit and listen as we uplift our spirits. Your body's just going on an inner journey, and you're truly open and receptive for whatever comes your way. If a thought comes into your mind, just visualize it but let it go. Finding deep breaths in and easy breaths out. As you soften into you. Pay attention to the ease of the breath. And simply experience the rise and fall of the abdominal walls. Those soothing belly breaths. Easy and calm. As you start to listen to that sacred space within. Feel yourself balancing out the positives, the negatives, the sweets, the sours, the hardness and the softness, simply by breathing. And let this free-flowing energy of the breath infuse you with a sense of peace. Peace of mind. As you notice your thoughts, just like your breath, starting to slow down. And feel the breath, wholehearted. Witness yourself breathing tall and wide. From the tips of the toes to the top of the head. And feel the steadiness that the breath offers you. And as your hands are in the Enlightenment Mudra, and your body and mind feel connected, just allow yourself to be present for this moment-to-moment awareness practice. No judgment. You're just receptive to feeling. What a beautiful inner journey to just sit and listen. To shed and transform as we balance out our opposing forces. And just like the mudra's name, feel yourself enlightened. Feel this new moment that the breath offers you. And slowly just wiggle your fingers, rotate your wrists, and take your arms up nice and high. Interlace the fingers, rotate the palms up. Gently stretch to a side. And then the other side, until you come back to center. And with your next exhale, releasing your hands, take and bend the elbows, and all we're gonna do is a seated cat-cow to kind of get some movement through our torso. Inhale, belly reaches forward, elbows reach back. And exhale, round your body. Try and get your elbows to come together. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding, hollowing out. Moving from the breath and the belly. Inhale, expansive. Exhale, round and open. Belly button presses to the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding and connecting. Inhale to open. Beautiful job, everybody. Now, as you exhale, let's just take and slowly twist to a side. Planting your hands down. One hand comes to the outside of the knee, the other hand comes down to the floor. Breathing into your twist. And with your inhale, reach your elbows back out, palms face forward. Exhale, rounding your body. Inhale to open. Exhale, rounding. Inhale to open. Exhale, rounding. Inhale to that beautiful neutral spine, and as you exhale, twist to the other side. Hand comes to the outside of the leg, other hand towards the back or the floor, and twist. Rinsing yourself out. Every exhale, really allow yourself to breathe a little bit deeper. And with your inhale, come on back to center, elbows up, palms forward. Exhale, round and open, elbows come to touch. Inhale, breathe in, sip up the air. Exhale, round and open. Inhale, breathe in, sipping in, opening up. Exhale, round, hollowing out the belly. Inhale to a neutral spine. Take your hands and make a fist by taking the thumbs inside of the palms. And then bring your pinky fingers together. Rotate your hands, moving them in one direction and the opposite direction. Getting a little yoga to our hands, our palms, our wrists, our fingers, our elbows. One more time, opposite direction. Until your hands come into a neutral space, and touch the tips of the fingers together, and the pads of the hands are reaching towards each other, but your palms are light, like you're holding something in between them, like a small little super ball or a ping pong ball. With your inhale, breathe in and feel the elbows go out, stretching out the fingers. Exhale, elbows come down, hands relax. Inhale, pressing, opening, nice job. Exhale, elbows come down. Inhale to open. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale to open. Exhale, relax. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And this time, interlace your fingers, rotate the palms forward, and inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, take it over to a side. Maybe looking to the ground, maybe looking up high, but whatever you're doing, let your neck be soft. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands make their way in front of your heart. Find the weird grip. Inhale, reach up and extend to the other side. Stretching out the intercostal muscles that support your lungs, your ribs. Feel yourself light, but also heavy so that your behind doesn't come up off the ground. Feel that really good side body stretch. And come on back up. Exhale, hands make their way in front of your heart. Nice. Really fantastic job, everybody. Now we're going to just do some really simple stretches for our hips and our low back. Hands to the outsides of the knees. Draw your knees together. And I have my block, so I'm going to put my block over to the side. And I'm going to take my legs out straight in front of me. But before I go straight, I'm going to give myself a hug underneath the legs, and then I'm going to scoot my feet forward. As my legs come forward, my neck is nice and relaxed, and I'm going to sway a little bit from side to side. I'm trying to keep my stomach to my thighs and my face towards my shins, so try not to lose contact of stomach to thighs and face to shins as your head hangs down. Good job. Breathing here. And then we'll slowly and gently release your hands and roll your body up. So you did that, working with your legs straight. Now let's take and grab the inside arches of the knees, and the feet come out and the feet come together and the knees go out. Spine is nice and long. And with your exhale, aim your chin to your chest, hollow out your belly, and roll your chest forward. Softening into this space. Your neck is nice and long. You're breathing. Let your inhale bring you back up. And with your exhale, grab the outsides of the knees. And as your knees come together, reach your hands forward. And we're going to slowly lower our bodies back down. So we're going to lower our bodies down, unfurling nice and slow until our head comes down to the ground, arms down by the sides. Reach a foot up and rotate it in one direction and then the other. And then lower the foot down. Let's do the same thing on the other side, reaching it up. Moving the foot about one way and the opposite, and lower the foot down. With your next inhale, bring both knees to your chest and just use your exhale to kind of sway from side to side, getting your spine a little bit longer. And we'll take and bring left leg out, keeping your right knee where it is. Pulling the knee to the chest, opening up the hip, and then we're going to do tree pose on the ground. So you're going to take the right foot into the left inner thigh and just let yourself relax. Arms go open, body is calm. Breathing deeply into your hip socket. And after a couple deep breaths, bring the knee back up. Take the hand to the outside of the right knee and find a spinal twist. Gazing to the right as you twist. Your head and knees come back to center, and the leg lengthens back out. Both knees to your chest, give them a nice big hug, swaying from side to side. And now we'll release the right leg out as the left knee stays in. Pulling the knee down to create more space in the hip. Notice you want to make sure your shoulders stay on the ground. And the hips are relaxed as the left knee comes out for tree pose on the ground. Opening your arms out, just let yourself soften into this space. Inhaling and exhaling. Guide the left knee up and we'll take it into a twist. Left knee to the right, chin to the left. Twisting calmly. Feels good to give your body time to rejuvenate. Draw your head and your knees both back to center as you kind of sway a little bit from side to side. And the last thing that we'll do here is to take and give ourselves a nice hip opener. So you're going to take and bring the right ankle top of the left knee. Bring the left foot up and weave your hands around the back of the left thigh. Find your right knee pushing away from you as your left knee is pulling towards you, and that'll create more resistance and stretch out the piriformis, the glute, the IT band. And also I like to keep my feet flexed because that really helps protect the knees. With your next exhale, release the hands and just straighten the legs up high to the sky, wiggling them out. And we'll switch. Right leg bends, left knee bends, but the left ankle goes on top of the right leg. Weave your hand through the space provided as you grab onto the right thigh bicep. Flexing your feet. Shoulders relax, body is calm. Inhale and exhale. Feel the generosity of the breath as your eyes relax in their sockets and you're just resting right here into the stretch. Not yielding, not striving, you're just right here, right now. And then we'll release our hands, open them wide, straighten your legs high to the sky. So this pose is called legs up the wall pose. If you take and press your hands into your legs and flex your feet, it helps to lengthen your spine a little bit further. Every exhale, belly button touches down towards the ground. Breathing deeply into your feet. And in this legs up the wall pose, it repurposes the fresh oxygenated blood that's rolling around the legs, the thighs, the calves, the feet. And it's giving you kind of like an inversion without taking it into a more advanced pose. Find one more really good breath right here. And then we'll bend our knees and grab our feet in happy baby. Just like a little kid with childlike wonderment. You're just letting go. Your feet relax, your arms open wide, and open up into Shavasana. Just tapping into that moment-to-moment awareness practice, like when we started class. Breathing and being. Just listening. And as your palms face up, feel yourself receptive to the breath. Gently start to make your way back up into a seated space by bending your knees to your chest. Slowly kind of sway a little bit from side to side. And then rolling softly to the right side, curling up into a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. And then we'll press ourselves up, back up into a seated space. Thank you so much for spending this time today with me, meditating and listening. Just being receptive to the Enlightenment Mudra and to the breath. And just allow yourself to be open in this